due respect, that didn't seem too terrible.
Especially us.
Yeah.
Like we didn't qualify.
We don't have what it takes.
No, I'm sorry you did not qualify. But despite these results, I am happy to announce that we actually were able to find a few excellent recruits. And I would like to now name them, read off their names, and I would like to ask if any of them are present. Please come to the front of the stage.
Oh, boy.
These are Ms. Jennifer Pritchard, Mr. Liam Brocker, Ms. Alison Gibbons, Mr. Dan Bronson, and Mr. Matthew Loberg.
Oh,
please, if you are here,
they are. Wow, it's very exciting. This is the best and the brightest. Wonderful.
Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, these men and women are exactly what the Dharma Initiative is looking for. They are recruits of the highest intellectual, moral, and social standing. And they will now be invited to go with me back to the recruiting booth where they alone will be allowed to move on to the next critical stage of the Dharma mission. But it's not too late. Not too late for the rest of you. If there are any of you out there who believe that you've got what it takes to become a member of the Dharma Initiative, we will be testing the rest of today and all of tomorrow, and you can prove me wrong. And we will be doing this at booth number 3529. And then on Monday, you can register at dharmawantsyou.com. Thank you all very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Time for questions and answers. This is what we know you've all been waiting for, really.
Just so I have this straight, those 5 people are now going to go back to the Dharma booth, and they are going to watch something that nobody else is able to watch, including
Well, you and I are not going to get to watch it, apparently.
Okay, well, there you go. I'm glad we wasted time doing that. All right, guys, there are microphones in various places. We see...
we have a questioner right over there. Lineup. Are there 3 microphones, right? Or where are there? Just one.
Just one.
Okay, so line up that microphone. Yes, sir. And please, after this question, do not leave the microphone. We will wait until you are dismissed.
Exactly.
Howdy, David and Carlton. Name's Bo. I'd like to give a shout out to the ODI group that's here.
Yeah!
My question is, I was wondering if when the hatch imploded and the sky turned purple, did the island travel then?
Ooh.
As it did when Ben moved the wheel?
That is a good question, and the answer is no. The island did not travel then.
Okay.
But something happened, and that's an excellent question. Now, some of you might be wondering,
what's in this box?
What's in this box over here? And we basically decided we're going to, for everybody who asks a question, we're going to give you a question-appropriate a gift. There are various gifts. If you ask us a question about certain characters or whatever, that will sort of affect the gift that you get. Carlton is now selecting the gift that this gentleman is getting. An oceanic bottle of water. It's an oceanic water bottle for asking about the hatch. So if you just stand there at the microphone, that will be run down to you by one of our Dharma Initiative volunteers, and thank you for asking the question.
Okay. Next question, please.
Hi, first off, I want to thank you guys for the hard work and dedication you put into completing Season 4, despite the difficulties last season.
Thank you.
My question is, I'd like to know the fate of Jin and Locke. Are they actually dead, or are we going to see them in the zombie season?
Jin and who?
Jin and Locke.
Oh.
Yeah. Jin will still be on the show in some form. I don't know. You've not seen the last of either of those characters. I think, though, for us to actually talk about, dead is a relative term, really. And in the sort of timelines of those characters, there's a lot of story yet to be told. So the show will still have both those characters on the show.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to now select a gift, and so please stand by for your gift. We have a panda bear Bear for that question. A Gin Panda Bear. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, after the finale, local news station mentioned that there's only 2 seasons left, and next season won't start till about January or February next year. Is this correct?
You can always trust the local news, sir. They were a little bit behind the curve. Yeah, we announced halfway through season 3 that we would in fact be ending the show after the 6th season of the show. So we're going to do 17 hours of the show starting in February of this year, and then 17 hours in February of 2010, and then Lost will be done. So, yeah.
And one more appropriate gift for you, sir, than a lost calendar.
A lost calendar. Mark the date. Support your local news.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
I just want to give a quick shout out to Rat Basement. They have the best Lost message board there. We love you guys. You're geniuses. The question is, out of all the episodes you've ever done, which one do you love the most? Which one do you think was the best? And out of all 4 seasons, which season do you think was the best in your guys' eyes?
Wow.
Why don't you?
I would say The Constant would be my favorite episode. And you know, I think in terms of favorite seasons, the first season was just so amazing because we were sort of trying to figure the show out, and we were launching headlong into the adventure of trying to do the show, and I think the sort of adrenaline rush of both excitement and terror that accompanied executing the first season would be hard to top for me.
Yeah, for me, the season 1 finale, probably one of my favorite episodes to write, just with the raft launch and all that stuff. It was back when the show could still be hopeful and before it degraded into utter despair. But, I actually also really like season 4, the season that we just finished. I think everybody did an awesome job. And, I think it goes without being said, when a television, we've been on the air now for 86 hours, and a television show is going to have, it's a roller coaster. It's going to have ups and downs, and, we're not just pandering to the crowd here to say that you guys really never lost faith in the show, and you will be rewarded for hanging in all the way to the end of season 6. We think that we have a lot of cool stuff from here on out, so hopefully when we ask this question again, we'll say seasons 5 and 6.
Yeah, I mean, for us it was a huge advantage to get an end date to the show, and that really allowed us to turn a corner, and we knew exactly how much story we had left, and that really invigorated season 4, and it's been very exciting as we plan season 5 right now. We've been writing for about 3 weeks.
Oh, Apollo Bar and Apollo Bar t-shirt, just for you young guys. And you can eat this.
Yeah.
You can also eat
not the shirt. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, excellent season 4.
Thank you, sir.
But I do want to slap you guys a little bit for the little episode where Sun's having the baby and Jin's looking for the doll, and we're all like tracking with it, and then suddenly we find out they're in different time zones. So, naughty boys. Question.
I like that you refer to it as time zones. Like, you're like, gee, I'm in the mountain time zone. No, that's okay. You can.
Anyways. On all the advertisements, especially for the last season, we see the cast standing there on the island with palm trees, and then the reflection inside of the water has to do with cityscapes. Is this a clue? Is this a hint? Is this something? Or am I just losing my mind?
No, I think you may be reading a little too much into it. I mean, last year we were telling the story of the Oceanic 6. We knew that Jack and Kate had gotten off the island, and I think the advertising campaign meant to be reflective of the fact that there were 6 characters that were in the real world, and we were going to be telling their stories during the course of the season. But if you look very carefully, there are some signs from, like, that Paul McCartney's dead and
Wonderful. A gift for this gentleman for slapping us around. What do you think? Yeah, for slapping us around, it's a hero. There you go. Thank you. It's a much better show than ours. Enjoy.
Yeah.